Are we on? We're on? Okay. I don't believe you. Hey guys, my name is Cody Anderson. And I am this month's ATV Scene Rider of the Month. I started racing four-wheelers when I was about 13 years old. My very first race was just me against Daryl Rath, and I actually ended up beating him. But he did give me a one-lap head start, so I don't know if that really counts or not. I still say it does, but he tends to disagree. By the time I was 6, I had won a state championship in the sport class, and then started racing the nationals, and I was overwhelmed by just the people, the rigs, the racers, and it was just like it was a drug. Like I was just hooked, and I couldn't stay away. And then by the time I was about 21, I started taking ATV racing a little bit more serious. I was working with Daryl Rath a lot, and he had won multiple national championships. He was making a career out of it, and that was kind of the direction that I wanted to go. So I started taking it more serious, and now, last season I raced Pro-Am Production and Pro-Am Unlimited for the TT series, and the year before I raced Pro-Am Unlimited and Pro Production the year previous too. And I guess me getting into TT racing was more of a fluke than anything. I got hurt at Redbud 2 years ago on the double-double. I got landed on and hurt my wrist, and Daryl invited me down to a TT race. And I actually ended up getting like a third and a fourth in the Pro-Am class, and I decided to finish out the season and see what I could do on a motocross bike on a TT track, and things worked out. And so last year I built a motocross bike and a TT bike, and I ended up not racing my motocross quad at all because I was hanging out with Brad Phillips filming for Carpe Diem 3, and ended up breaking my L4 vertebrae and then tearing some muscle in my spine and some other stuff trying to do a step up. Just came up a little bit short. When I look at it from up there, it's like, oh, hell yeah, no problem.
Yeah.
And then like I look at it at the bottom, it's like, yeah, it's doable. And then I get on the bike and I'm like, I don't know.
It's just because it's just how it looks, how it is perceived. I mean, it's just because I don't know.
You got to preload like a mother or what?
Not really. I leaned back when I did it, but I mean, it's stay on the gas all at the face. That's just that. I mean, that's how I did it.
So my motocross season was pretty much done there, and I went back to the TT track and did what I could. And my plans for next year are actually to stay away from a TT track and go back to motocross, just go back to where it all started, where I fell in love with ATV racing. I'm going to mix in a little bit of supermoto too, and if I have the opportunity to go to a TT race, I'll be there as well. But next year my plans are, I'm looking for a championship in the A class, and I want to be real competitive in the Pro-Am class. And hopefully things just work out for me, and then we'll continue from there and go in that direction. There's definitely some people that I got to thank that are behind me on this, and it wouldn't be possible at all without them. Daryl and Jennifer Rath have been absolutely instrumental in my ATV racing up to this point. Hyper wheels have been a great help for the last probably four years now. Kalani at Laker Custom, thanks a lot, man. Quad Tech, Bill, you're great, and I'm really looking forward to building these new bikes and having your stuff on there. St. Bonnie Motorsports, they've been behind me since I started. K&N, ATV Sport, Chris at Fly, thanks a lot, man, I appreciate it. Tom Carlson has been great last year and this year as well. He built me an awesome YFZ engine last season. It was insane. It was one of the fastest 450s I ever rode. Fast Company, Cole, Chris, thanks a lot. Lenzen Chevrolet, Scott Optics, Lone Star, Lost Creek Cycles. Kevin, I know I've called you a lot late at night and you've helped me out when I need it. Streamline, Quad-Tech, Rocks Handguards, Premise Industries, Truxedo. The list goes on and on. I couldn't do it without you guys behind me, and I really appreciate your help.